Welcome to your fourth and final fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. This is a good one, I have to say. Pierre Fux versus Mike Francois. Indeed, two somewhat forgotten athletes, I guess you could say. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard for Mike Francois, or as I like to call him, Mike Francois. It's going to be really hard for him to even come close to Pierre Fux, or as I like to call him, Jean Bidon Pierre Fux. Big, huge. And I remember there was an interview with Ronnie Coleman. He said he did not like to stand next to this guy because he was just so huge. Pierre Fux. Look at the lats. Even in the abs, they're not the most aesthetically pleasing setup, I guess. A little bit of a protrusion belly button for Jean-Pierre. But aside from that, the muscle separation, far superior to Mike Francois as well. He's going to really have to impress me, is Mike, because judging by even the rear relaxed position, look at the thick layers of meat on Jean Bidon Pierre Fuchs's back. Just unbelievable. Now, like I said, Mike Francois is really going to have to impress me in the muscularity round because I would definitely give an edge to Jean-Pierre Fux in the symmetry round. I think he would beat a lot of people in the symmetry round. So we start off with the front double bicep pose, and right out of the chute, Mike Francois gives us all a reason to root for him, a reason to say and to claim that he is the winner of this one. Oh, like I said in the standing relaxed, he wasn't winning in the abs, and that's still the case here. Jean-Pierre, huge lats, legs, things of that nature. But have you ever seen such a good set of arms? Mike Francois, some of the best arms in bodybuilding history. I mean, yes, Jean-Pierre is winning on all other aspects besides the arms, but it's a front double bicep pose, and that means a lot. So I personally would give an edge to Mike Francois because he possesses some of the greatest arms, bicep, triceps, and the almighty forearm as well in bodybuilding history. So it is a slight edge, though. Jean-Pierre, so huge. Go to the front lat spread and take those arms out of the equation, and Mike Francois is just getting eaten up here. He's getting out-muscled. Look at the size of this Jean-Pierre. Wow. And I do believe he's probably right around 6 feet tall. Anyway, guys, this here, the side chest development, aesthetically pleasing is Mike. I would say he is probably more aesthetic, but it's muscle on top of muscle here for Jean-Pierre Fux. Just unbelievable, guys. No wonder Ronnie did not want to stand next to him at all. Anyway, guys, Jean-Pierre, if you didn't know, he was involved in an accident when he was doing a photo shoot of all things. Uses real weights. That's why they use fake weights, fake plates for photo shoots. Some of the guys, they don't want to get hurt. And Jean-Pierre using real weights. He was doing squats, and the weight just crashed down on him. Hurt his legs pretty bad. But anyway, guys, enough about that. Side tricep development. And I think Mike might have enough here in the way of the waistline advantage. You can see Jean-Pierre Fux, a little bit of a stomach distension, I have to say. And Francois, on the other hand, looks tremendous. Now, tricep development compared, I would say Jean-Pierre might have an edge. But he is a whole lot bigger of a man, too, so take that into consideration. I say it's even with the two side shots. Go to the first of the two back poses, and this is going to be a good matchup. These two guys, known for their back developments. And I understand it is definitely different lighting, things of that nature, and the camera angle is tilted thusly. But I think these guys were on a level playing field as far as the structure, the makeup, the lat insertions, all the combined things. But of course, Jean-Pierre was bigger. Might not be as aesthetically pleasing, but he's so huge. And when you look at the glutes, guys, hamstrings, if you're thinking about conditioning, I would definitely wager to say that Jean-Pierre might get an edge, but it's close, guys. Mike Francois has an awesome back development. Here is a different version for Mike Francois, of course. And he does look pretty conditioned here, but is he as conditioned as Jean-Pierre Fux? I would say yes. I think he's in better condition. The rear double by may be a better one for Jean-Pierre, or for Mike Francois rather, and it's good for both gentlemen. Like I said, both of these guys underrated, and their back development definitely reflects that statement for sure. It's a close one, guys. Might give an edge to Francois in the double by. Abanthai, and this is a very conditioned version of Mike Francois. Little bit of stomach distension there again for Jean-Pierre Fux. One of the first guys to display that. I mean, of course, there was a few guys. Even Porter Cottrell had a little bit of a bubble gut way back when. But still, this was the first real prominent one. I mean, he had a really hard time hiding it, things like that. But still, it is a very decent and effective shot. Not taking Mike, though. I would give this one to Mike. Now, we're going to finish this one off, and this was a close one. This was a very close matchup. It was size and some conditioning, certain shots, just monstrous proportions for Jean-Pierre Fux. But Mike Francois battled back with some, he had some monstrous proportions as well. Huge, big arms, as you can see here, and just more aesthetically pleasing, maybe more complete. It could go either way, guys. I would give Francois this final shot, and he did get the ab and thigh too, so he's definitely finishing strong. So there's a case for both gentlemen. But Mike Francois, he is your winner of this comparison. And when you throw it all down on the plate, it does seem a little unfair, but it was the stomach distension. I was dinging Jean-Pierre Fux. I apologize. I was dinging him for that a little bit. So in a close competition, something like that can matter. And it did. Mike Francois, he won your final fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. Get your request in, guys. It will be played next week. And there'll be 4 as per usual. Hit thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great weekend, guys.